Friends, carefully observe this comment. In this comment, a girl exposes how girls don't like good boys. She says that girls want attention from good boys, so they give hints to these boys, making them act like servants. On the other hand, they prefer bad boys who are a bit dominating and have a hard personality. In response, boys have written that being good has no benefits and that they should also live as bad boys. Seeing this reply from boys made me very angry, and then I wrote this. If hearing all this makes a good boy decide to become bad, there is no bigger slave. A man who sells his goodness for girls is not a man but a headache for girls. I wanted to say more so that if a boy understands, he will know what attitude he should have towards girls in his life. Therefore, I want you to watch this video entirely because by doing so, you will save yourself from all the sorrows that you are likely to encounter from a girl. But before starting, please do like this video and subscribe to my channel. Point number 1, we have seen in movies that girls never approach boys, it's always the boys who have to do it. If you ask an elder for an answer, they will say that once Shurpanakha tried to approach Lord Rama and returned with her nose cut off, and since then, no girl has the courage to approach a boy and talk to him. But I see this differently. I think girls have been conditioned over the years to be shy, told not to talk to boys, to protect their dignity, and to keep their eyes down, while boys have been given complete freedom to do as they please. So now what happens is that boys also need to talk, and so do girls, but girls don't approach boys due to their conditioning. Ultimately, when boys became desperate, realizing that girls won't approach them, they started doing the approaching, and it became the norm. Even though girls now have the freedom to talk, most still don't approach boys because it has become a societal norm. This belief impacts boys differently. Boys start thinking that girls don't need them, and if they don't approach girls, the girls will never come to them. So boys' bodies tell them to go and talk, but girls never approach, which makes boys feel that to fulfill their desires, they must lower their egos and approach girls. Because of this mindset, girls become a huge deal in the boy's mind, almost a godly figure, making the boy a beggar in front of her. Think about it for a moment. There is an attractive girl in front of you, and your body tells you that you need her no matter what. But when you look at her, you see her attitude, and it seems like she's saying, "Many are revolving around me, what are you worth?" She neither pays attention to you, nor gives you any importance. When a boy thinks about this, the girl becomes a godly figure to him, because a god is someone who needs nothing but gives everything. And if we want something from God, we must bow down and extend our hands. Because of this mindset, a boy starts hovering around a girl like a bee, and if you approach a girl with this mindset and she gives you attention, you'll feel like you got what you wanted and now you can't let her go. So you'll have to serve her, cry for her, starve when she ignores you, be ready to die for her, and you'll endure undeserved sorrow in this whole process. Therefore, listen carefully to what I am saying. She is not a goddess or a deity. Remove the layers of lies before your eyes and see that she is made of the same clay as you. She also gets restless and cries. It's just that her body's memories are such that they attract our eyes. When we see her, our eyes get fascinated by the process happening in front of us. Also, when we see that our body's demand is unique to us and not the girl's, we feel she is more significant, and we are small, increasing the attraction. Therefore, what I am about to say will eliminate your attraction. If you believe she is made of the same clay as you, it is to bring you out of your imagination and into reality. When you see her as a human, you will talk to her properly, stop trembling, stop fearing, and stop feeling insecure. Point number 2, have you ever tried to think about what attracts you to a girl? Is it her body or her qualities and goodness? To find out, whenever a girl seems very attractive, ask yourself if you would like to talk to her if she were a boy. This question will sober you up, and you'll start seeing her as a person, not just an object of desire. If you feel the attraction fading after asking this question, know that you were attracted to her body, and your body was overpowering you, making you do its bidding. These are general points that can apply to everyone. But if you want specific advice for your life situation, you can talk to me one-on-one by clicking the first link in the description. Point number 3, once, I was going somewhere on my bike, and I saw something in the sky. I stopped my bike, took out my phone, and clicked a photo. Now tell me what you see in this photo. Those who understand Sanatan Dharma will immediately join their hands and say Har Har Mahadev because, to them, it's a shivling. But those who don't know what a shivling is will say it's just a cloud or see something else in it. This whole thing is to show that things are as they are, but our perspective makes us see something else. Similarly, no girl is beautiful and no boy is handsome. They are just as nature made them. It's our sexual desire that makes someone appear beautiful. The girl you find beautiful may not be to someone else. Understand that there is nothing in the person before you, it's all in your eyes. Whenever something seems attractive, look inside yourself to see who is putting this veil of lies before your eyes. The one putting this veil is either your body or societal conditioning. Point number 4, if you want to ruin your mental health, try to know everything about the girl you find attractive. Find out where she lives, what she does, who her friends are, and who she meets. If she's your girlfriend, get the passwords to her Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, and Telegram, and check them all the time. Doing this will ruin your peace of mind. You will get angry over small things, won't be able to work properly, and will develop dark circles under your eyes because you might not sleep well at night. This happens because if you are single and want to get close to a girl, you don't have the courage to talk to her like a human being, so you take the easiest route by trying to know everything about her. The more you know about her, the more she occupies your mind, and the more you want her, the more pain you feel. And if you do get her, the pain of not having her goes away, but a new pain of losing her is born. To avoid losing her, you take her Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp, thinking she might cheat on you. Even if she doesn't intend to, you will question everything, like why she replied to someone, why she talked to someone, or why she followed someone. These things will keep you awake at night and make your life revolve around her, making you a toxic person. The mindset should be that what is truly yours will never leave you, and what leaves was never truly yours. So it shouldn't matter if someone comes or goes from your life. You should be so complete in yourself that no one's presence or absence affects your completeness. If you think this way, you can avoid becoming a toxic person. Point number 5. If you are deep into a girl's life, you will become a toxic person because you will always want to keep her close, always watching her to ensure she doesn't drift away. This happens because you are getting something from her, like emotional support, physical pleasure, or a significant way to pass time. If she goes away, you will have nothing left to do and no reason to live. To avoid this emptiness, you will hold on to her tightly. I call this having an addiction in your life that, if taken away, will make you restless, agitated, and cry. Therefore, keep your life center as your work, not a girl, because your work gives you a purpose and keeps you away from addictions. But if you don't make your work the center of your life, you might bring a girl into your life as an addiction. When she leaves, you will suffer greatly without realizing whether she deserves such value or not. Let's talk about this now. Point number 6, our surroundings have created a mindset where people think that if someone doesn't have a girlfriend, they are missing out on something significant. Our bodies dominate us. Our friends ask why we don't have a girlfriend, and society says a good girl will only come if you have money or a government job. In this situation, if a person looks good, he starts searching for a girlfriend, and if he doesn't, he starts preparing. If the reason for preparing is to get a good dowry or girl, his studies will never interest him because he is not preparing to reach his highest potential or bring a better change to the world. He is preparing for physical pleasure and societal validation. Chasing body pleasure and societal validation makes us unaware of what we are chasing. Stop chasing girls and those who think they are the rewards for hardworking people. If a boy's life goal is to get a girl, he will either get a girlfriend or start preparing. In both situations, the mindset is that he needs a beautiful girl.